Welcome to another Mad Human Pizza video. In this video, we're going to be removing and installing the roof rack. So this is a 2019 RAV4. Let me give you a front view. That's the front view, and then we're going to ensure that it's a RAV4. We're going to go back here, RAV4. All right, so we come up here and get your flathead screwdriver, and it'll actually give you arrow direction. Right? Try to get the camera. Oh, the lights in the camera. Here we go. It'll show you. This goes left. What's the light? There we go. The light's got to be silly. But as you can see, this thing needs to go over towards this way. Unlock, lock, lock, unlock. So you go this way. It's counterclockwise. So you get this thing in here. Is it going to be like that with the shadows? Unbelievable. I'll have to open the garage up. Oh, it is. Anyway, you want to turn this thing. See how it turned? See that? See the turning? Turn it to the left. And then you can pry it. You can pry this top cover off. It'll pry off. I'll go up and under here. And it'll actually pop off. It acts like there's a thing, a plastic thing goes down, and so you want to, it'll pop off. I'm just trying to find the right, I'll do it from up there. There we go. See, well, this is what I'm talking about. I don't want to use that screwdriver. It pops up. It's these things right here. They go down. Oh, stupid lighting. I hate lighting. I like lighting, but sometimes it's a pain in the butt. Get over here. Good grief. Alright. See if my shadow's gonna get one. See that? That thing right there, I've smashed my finger a few months ago. And then that. They go down. See how they have holes in them? They're little. This one's almost broke over here. I had to push it. Well, actually, this one actually pushed it. I had to push it together. It just snaps down. It snaps down. Here, I'll show you. So once you get that off, oh, look out! You have these two bolts, or one fastener actually. I haven't actually taken this off yet. Right there. It looks like a 10 millimeter, and then you also have these. This is where it'll leak whenever you take it off. Got these holes or whatever, so you want to take off the same thing on the other side. This plastic cover. They're on all four sides of the one over there, and then over here. But to get this one off, once you get that up and off, this whole rack will come off. As you can see, it's just on there by one bolt. These things are silly. You gotta push them. They're so silly. Let me guess. I'm missing the 10. Great. I mean, it's not gonna be a 10, 11. So we'll try the 12. It's always, it's gonna be. Oh, it's gonna be bigger. It's a 13. Okay. Anyway, that's what you gotta do. These things are. I mean, I guess they work. You push it. You almost have to break it off, really, to. With one hand. I can't believe I was actually able to do it with one hand. But yeah, it fits right on there. And then it wasn't on there very tight. And then it's 2019 Toyota RAV4. I know we're like 4 minutes into the video, but I'll cut out the parts that take forever. And I'll put all the fast stuff in the beginning, and then I'll put all the rest towards the end. So I just want to take this off. There's nothing electronic about the roof rack, so I'm not worried about disconnecting the battery. At least I don't think. I haven't encountered anything electronic about it. Of course, you never know. It'd be really dumb to have a roof rack. See, I would have liked to know where that went. But there's like some type of flange. I think it went underneath. I'll see when I take the other one off. So you just have a bolt and a flange. type of flange. That's what I'm calling it. I'm calling it a flange. Pull it straight up. And there's 2 bolts. One right there. I mean, if I was an engineer, I'd put 2, but it looks like there's 1. Oh, yeah, there's 1. Huh. There's just 1. Yeah, I'm saving money there. So just 1 bolt. And you take the other side off, and what else is going on? That's a hole? Wow, it's just that plastic cover. So this hole is okay. That's where it snaps on. It snaps down and snaps down into this hole and this hole. So that's how that plastic cover stays over. And then the only thing holding this on is 1 bolt. And you take that off, and I bet you there's 1 bolt underneath each one. And slide back in, and then there's a flange. I'm gonna go ahead and take the rest of them off. Just actually, I'm gonna take this whole thing off. And I'm gonna put this over here. I want to see where that flange is. It's probably right below the bolt. That's my best guess. So we're gonna take a little tour. All right, so we're back over here, and with our knowledge, we set that up there. With our prime knowledge, so what we do is, you know, this is saying unlocks to the left. I'm looking at this. There's a little picture of a lock, so it's unlocked. And there's actually another arrow up here. It's right here. It's pointing this way. It's pointing this way. I don't know if I can't even get in the camera. But anyway, so you know it's locked down and locked down as before. And you want to put a towel over your screwdriver or whatever. I mean, this is a new car for me. I don't want to be tearing it up, but sometimes you sacrifice. There we go. It just pops right off. And sometimes these are all bungled up to get them back on. That one's not bungled up. That one's not. There's a good view. See how it's split? I don't know if they do that so it breaks easily or not. I don't know, but I hope not. So now we know it's 13. And I can see the flange too. See the flange down there? So you kind of want to see how it is before you go and that's not very. It's not on there very tight. It's like about as tight as, I don't know what the torque specs are, but it's about as tight as the drain plug on your oil, maybe even less. So I'm gonna have to do that a little more. This is your roof rack, and I don't know how far I'm gonna take this. I mean, it'd be a better video if I take the whole thing off. Of course, I don't want to mess it up too much. I mean, this is my everyday. This is my everyday vehicle. I don't want to mess up my everyday vehicle. I mean, it's sometimes it's worth a sacrifice, but I don't got a backup vehicle, and I'm still, you know, making payments on this thing. So I don't want to really. I'm gonna have to use the. Come on. Oh. It's gonna make me do it until it comes off. I just gotta remember how that flange goes on there, so I can do the same thing when I put the other one back on. I'll take the whole thing off because I want to actually see exactly. I mean, sometimes you run into stuff you've never seen before. This is parked in a garage, so it's not going to leak anywhere. It's not like, well, except if I'm driving or whatever. And I'm washing clothes and drying clothes over there. So this one's not going to be as crazy. So it just sits down. Okay, so the part that sticks up on the flange sticks up in the air. So I'm going to go ahead and put this over here with its brother, and then it's lifting time. That's up there. It's good. Now you can lift both of them off. That's how you remove that. And then I can look down here. There's one bolt right there, and yeah, so So it's looking like I'm gonna have to take. This thing's metal. This is metal. This is actual metal. That whole thing's metal. This is crazy. They went heavy duty with that. That's metal. I gotta think for a minute. There's an adjustment on here, so you can go out or you can go in. So if you want to get part numbers, it's on the back. 28404B RH. Says right front, right something, right H front. So that's that. Now I'm gonna take the other one off. Okay, that's all the farther I'm going. I'm not going to go any farther. I drive this vehicle and it's just my main ride, so I'm not going to chance it. But you can see there's a 1 bolt here and it's going to be the same back there. So you pretty much, you know how to do it. So I'm going to put this flange down with it sticking up. Oh my goodness. Nice. It got, oh look, I got a bottle of water and a hat in there. But it fell right there. Ain't that something? But let's put this back in there. It looks a little funny. How'd it go in there? It went in there. There we go. You like twist it until it goes in there. Isn't that something? That's cool. So we'll just yeah, that's a good. Let me that's a good shot right there. Real good shot. Let me go back a little bit farther. There you go. Spider webs. Right, let's you know, tighten it down. Let's go. Hand tight. Yeah, I ain't gonna go any further. You guys get that? You guys got it? You guys got it from here. Shoot, that's how you remove the roof rack. The crossbar. Yeah, that's how you remove the crossbar of the roof rack. On the crossbar of the roof rack on a 2019 RAV4. I mean, you can go further. I mean, you guys are big boys, adults probably. You guys can do it if you really have to. If you're installing it, you don't need me to do all the work. You guys got it. You got this. I'm giving you motivation. You got this, man. I don't want to let go. I'm just doing this one-handed. And all right, there we go. Grab onto it. Good. Come on, don't go. I'm gonna turn this way. There we go. All right, it's tightening. Oh, too far. You can hear it making noises. You don't have to make noises. Yeah, this thing's metal as fuck. Metal as heck. Okay, it's on there. Good. I'm gonna get the other side too. Usually you tighten them up each side. You can see that hole right there, right in the middle. See how it lines up with that? That's when you twist the thing left and right. But the main thing is these things up here, they go down these holes. That's the main part. So I kind of do that first. I line those up. I'm pushing down. And you might have to push these together. Like you might have to push these together more because they get a little funkled up. And it wants to be it does want to be a pain. You gotta learn how to roll with the pushes. Oh, it's gonna be a pain in the butt. I knew it was gonna be a pain in the butt as soon as I looked at it. As soon as I looked at this thing, I said, hey, you're gonna be a pain in the butt. I'll be back. Alright, once you get that piece down in there, then you can push it down. And the back part needs pushed down too. I already pushed it down. And then you lock it. I couldn't get it to snap on camera. Maybe I can get the other side to snap on camera for you guys. There, it's on there. Now let's go off to see the wizard on the other side over here. Set that down, grab my, I'm gonna call it a flange, a little flange. It sits down in here at just the right, right way. beautiful. It's got like a bunch of gunk on it. Could have took a metal, I don't even know what you call them anymore, to clean off the threads, but those days are over with. Cleaning threads off. Those days are way long gone. Oh, long gone are the days we clean threads. Yeah. Oh, I'm about to lift it and do this. I hate when I have to do that. This is half. See, the threads are all just gummy. They got crap on them, like rust or something. It's 2019, so it's 5 years old, but see how it's being dumb. And you're working with metal up here, and you got windows around you, so you gotta be careful. Put a mat or some type of velvet over your work surfaces, so you don't, drop metal tools against it. Hate that. And you go this way, and then you come back, and it moves it back. So you gotta lift it. Unbelievable. I didn't want to use my tripod, so I just want to have to. Come on, be a ratchet. There we go. Ratchet, you ratchet. Calling people ratchets. See, it pushes it back. I hate when it does that. Come on, be good. There you go. Okay, it's getting. Okay, it's tight enough. It's tight enough. And now the fun part. This is. Make sure this is. These are good. I'm gonna try to do this in real time. So what I'm doing is I'm matching up that plastic thing into that hole, and then this one. So you want to smash your finger. See how it's snapped in? And the top already snapped in. Good. You might have a little trouble doing that. Shadow keeps getting into my way. Oh, no wonder. What the world? It needs a. There we go. Was it not all the way? This one's confused. This one's messing with me. It's not even going that far. That's not. Let me check it here. Is that even in there? Yeah, it's in there. It ain't going nowhere. You ain't going nowhere. It's on there, man. You can go 100,000 miles an hour. Well, oh, it's not down. There we go. Now it's down. Now it's snapped. I bet you now it works. I was wondering why that wasn't. There we go. Look at that. See? See? You got to really look at it. And it's still, it's not going anywhere. I thought it wouldn't go anywhere before. But now it's cowabunga, dude. You can see on these things. You can see on here. Look at that. Look at it. Ooh. Ooh. See that? It's tight. That's tight. They're all tight. You're good. You're good to go. Well, that's the Toyota RAV4 2019. There it is in all its glory. And yeah, so that's that. And this is supposed to say sunshine, but it says sun like a S-O-N. It has a pineapple. Sunshine, whatever. We got some hose. Got some shovels, got some fishing rods, another shovel, a rake, a tiller, a rake, and then, a post hole digger, PhDs. That's how you get your PhD with post hole digging. There you go. It's 2019 Toyota RAV4. That's how you remove and install the the crossbar to the roof rack. Crossbar to the roof rack. Is it on? Is it on? It's on. The crossbar to the roof rack, to the window, to the wall, crossbar, to the crossbar, to the roof rack, to the roof rack, to the crossbar. Yeah. Mad Human Pizza. Have a great and wonderful day. And then putting your tools back. There you go. These are they go in your tires. Have a great and wonderful day. Look, they reused the picture from 2010. Look at that. Yes, the Toyota RAV4 2019. I'm gonna open the garage, and it's an amazing vehicle so far. It's got a lot of bells and whistles. It rained outside, so the ground's wet. So, but this car, this SUV slash truck slash car, it can handle it. I mean, it's a Toyota RAV4 for crying out loud. Look, you open the door, and then it even shows you a picture of the car with the door open. I'm gonna close it. Here we go. You ready? It's closed. Oh, look at that. And then it's got the time. And then this particular model odometer, 68,139 miles. See those abbreviations? Odo's odometer and MI's miles. We do miles here in the United States because that's just what we do. You know, you grow up in a certain part of the world, and language is a certain way when you're there, and that's just what you learn. I think English is like the first language here. Well, it is, and then the second language in a lot of other countries. So I like pressing that button to do that. And I'm glad they got rid of the near the keyhole. There's always this weird little thing that it looks like it does something, but it doesn't. But it might be like one of those features where you don't have it. Anyway, so in this car, you got to push in whenever you start it. So yeah, all right. And some fancy logos. Even up here, it's got fancy stuff. All right, and then it has a little drive safely and obey traffic laws, watching this screen and making selections while driving. See, and then what I don't like is the rear seat belts. The middle one went off and it wasn't being used one day, so I had to go back there and click it. And it sometimes uses the parking brake. It puts it on for absolutely no reason, but it's okay because I'm on a flat surface. They did away with the emergency brake, like the lever, so it's just a button. But anyway, have a great day. I gotta show you this. This is cool. See where the D is right there? The D. I'm gonna put it in park. My car had to turn on because it turned the engine off because the A, this thing right here, the engine on and off. And then you got the I'm gonna turn my lights off. That's the fog light up there I turned off. But then you have the A. I'm gonna press the A button. That's so the engine doesn't shut off when you're idling. I got a video on that. And then the BSM, which is I'm gonna turn that off. I'm gonna actually turn the whole car off, which is a little silly. You have to, that's my leg. You have to do this. Push in all the way and let go. Like I had to, and to get it out, you have to push it in, pull it out. Oh, there we go. Yeah, you can't really see it, but I had to push in as I turned it. You could turn it, but then you can't get it out. You have to push it in and then pull it out. So that BSM, it's blind spot monitor. That's what it stands for. So you push this button in, and then you push this down, and it goes snap, snap, crackle, and so it's pretty cool. That's how you do it. All right, Toyota RAV4. There's the emergency button right there. It's a triangle. One. If you count the red, it's three red triangles. The white, it's 2 white triangles. So I mean, it really is like a bat cave. You ready for this? N R P, let go brake. And then I'm gonna turn it to the left. Be like, at first I was like, I can't get the key out. I don't know what to do. And then my girlfriend was like, ooh. And she went over here and pushed it in, turned it, and pulled it out. Because she has a RAV4 herself. And we're gonna do, let's see if I can get the focus back here. It's not gonna focus. Come on. It won't focus, but anyway, I want to hit the garage door opener, which is up here. Ready? See if you can see it. Oh, there it goes. Lightness to darkness. Toyota RAV4 2019. Look at my teeth. $11,000. Crowns. They're all crowns. Crowns and a bridge crown. My bottom are normal. Remember my old videos? If you guys have seen my old videos where I was like, my teeth. Now they're good. Yeah, Toyota RAV4, so I'm gonna push this button underneath the back and prop. Try to do this without showing the license plate. It's right here. There's the button. Press it. There, I kind of did it after the fact, so you can put that away. And you got. I'm just seeing if the audio works, because the audio wasn't working on the last few recordings.